What's up, YouTube? Right, for tonight's video, we've got a very interesting battle I had, and I had quite a lot of fun doing it too. But before we do this, let's have a look at the question of the day. Just answering yesterday's question, there was a lot of, I noticed there was a lot of grass safaris as well that everyone sort of had.
Yeah, that's your safari
and
grass.
and Dark and Psychic also came up a lot. So they were the most popular ones I seen, but there's quite a few comments there now, so maybe like another one. But anyway, let's get to today's question of the day. So, what is your favourite fire type Pokemon? Mine would probably be design-wise, probably Infernape. I do like Infernape as a design-wise, and probably gaming-wise, probably like Magmar or something cool like that. It's not used too much. What about you?
Houndoom is my favourite, but then again, that's just being biased, being a dark type, but Arcanine's one of my favourite fire types.
Yeah, so leave a comment in the comment section on your favourite fire type Pokemon. Right, to the battle. So this was a complete fire monotype thing. Some really heavy hitters in here, like, you know, my goodness, Talonflame is always fun to sort of check.
Infernape is hard to check with NUs.
Oh, Infernape is really hard.
Dimension's another one.
And Typhlosion, well, I didn't know what that could be, if it was going to be like, you know, the Eruption set, and Embor's bulky and it's really powerful as well. So, I thought this would be an interesting battle to upload, and it was a very interesting battle. So let's get on to it anyway. Now, what was I going to say? I was wishing that I actually had Stealth Rocks against this thing. Okay, so we got the Typhlosion lead. Now, I really wanted Infernape to come out and lead there so we could have both. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. So I thought, well, if this is a Typhlosion, it's an Eruption user, I can sort of weaken that a little bit with Fake Out and a Mach Punch straight off the bat there. Did some good damage there, nearly getting to half, but it turns out it was an Earthquake, and which was very interesting, and it took me out in one hit. Now,
Which definitely claimed it was choice.
Yeah, because I've had Everlight on there, so it was definitely choice. Now, I wanted to sort of bait him into staying in, so I went for the Volt Switch here to get a little bit more damage. I knew that I'd outspeed because obviously he's banded, and I can sort of just swap out now and go straight into Chatot here because it's a flying type, and I can dodge that Earthquake, which worked out pretty much perfectly. Now, he's going to outspeed me, which was cool. He's obviously locked into Earthquake. There's no point in him switching out into any of his Pokemon into Boom Burst. Like, no one wants to swap into that on his team. So, it was a good start for me. I was happy with that. Now, in comes Diamaniton. Now, this thing's choice scarf quite a lot, so I didn't really want to stay in.
And plus, why would he switch it anyways? Because it was not choice scarf,
yeah,
it's slower.
Yeah, and it's very powerful. So, into my Frillish here. Now, I'm not really a defensive wall at all, but I didn't have... As I said, these things are very hard to check with this team. It does loads to me over half.
Oh, it's Life-Orb. Oh, no, it's Recoil.
It's Recoil.
Yeah.
So now I was thinking, well, I might save that for Infernape later because of those fighting moves. So I went straight into Rhydon here, thinking it was betting that everything on that it was choiced. I knew Rhydon could take that at least for a 3-hit just with a base sort of defense, maybe a little bit, maybe a 4-hit. So I get some nice recoil there. And he's forced to swap out. Now, I was thinking here, well, the only viable swapping on his team would be Talonflame, so I went straight for Stone Edge, and I was right, because he was probably expecting me to go for Earthquake. That was probably the best swapping for him too, and that's going to be Talonflame, so I was really happy to get rid of that thing. Talonflame wouldn't have been able to do a lot to me either, just in hindsight. There's nothing really much that I could do, unless it was a really crazy set. Anyway, so into Infernape. I do not want to stay in against this thing because I thought it'd be at least a close combat. So straight back into Frillish here, and he predicted that and went for Thunder Punch. So
that was a good play on his part.
Yeah, nice play there because I could have easily stayed in and gone for a Stone Edge and it wouldn't have affected my Rhydon. So yeah, good play there. Nice. So Strange and Sparkles. Now I know that I could outspeed this thing. Wasn't sure at this point in the game if it had Mach Punch or not, but I knew I could at least live one. It doesn't do quite as much damage as I would like, so straight back into Rhydon again. Fortunately for me here, he uses Flare Blitz again, so I know I'm going to get a little bit of recoil, and I'm going to be able to resist that as well, which is good. So a little bit of recoil now, that's actually bringing it in range of Volt Switch, actually killing. And here he's going to go for close combat and
which
take me
is definitely going to put it in range for a Volt Switch now. Even a Thunderbolt.
Yeah, pretty much. And with this team, it doesn't look like he's going to want to swap too much because he doesn't really have any checks. They're all just it's a real powerhouse lineup.
Same time, it doesn't like rocks, so if it rocks on the field,
pretty much,
no switching.
Okay, so he knows that I'm Choice Scarf now, so he's going to go for Mach Punch. I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt and finish it off. I could have gone for Volt Switch there, but I didn't want to risk like a crazy minimum damage or anything like that, so I just wanted to get rid of that thing because it's so hard to sort of check. Now, Diamanitan here, I knew that I wouldn't take it out with Thunderbolt and sort of drop it in the red. Now, Avalugg was completely useless in this battle, but he did have one good use because Flare Blitz is a great recall move. Sort of to take it down, and that was perfect. That worked out very nicely there, taking his health down. And as Catherine was you about to say, it was
pretty obvious that this thing's useless.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I was happy with that because that actually played its part. Even though that it was just fodder, it played its part very well there, getting that health down for Diamanitan and putting it in range for my Raichu to sort of.
Diamanitan may not have great defenses, but it's got some nice health.
But it's not really based on health. This would be a max attack, max speed sort of set. But it's got a little bit of natural bulk anyway, so Volt Switch is sort of going to be able to take that out, which is good. And I'm able to swap out here as well. I didn't want to go for Thunderbolt because I didn't want to swap into something because I knew that I wouldn't be able to take the next poke out. So straight into Poly here, and wow, Poly was really good. Okay, so Emboar here. Now, I knew Emboar was bulky. It always sort of is. So my best option here was to go for Chatter. Actually, because it didn't really do a hell of a lot of damage there. I get the confusion, which is sort of what I wanted to do. He gets, I get a little bit of life orb there. Now I was praying to God that he would hit, but
maybe miss, or hit itself or miss.
Yes, and Stone Edge misses there. I was very lucky there. I would definitely openly admit that. I Boom Best, it still doesn't kill, so it's definitely got some nice health investment into it, of course. And the second time he hits there, so I was very lucky to get around Emboar. Then again, the team matchups were completely uneven, so I guess I needed a little bit of sort of luck on my side. Now, that was
his
second last poke down, and I had two left, so I was in a pretty good position. Now, out comes the Blaziken. Here I was thinking, oh, I hope he's not going to use a speed boost to protect Blaziken, but unfortunately he is, which sort of wrecked this battle for me because I was having a good time trying to keep in this battle against such big threats, and it turns out to be a Mega Blaziken too, so I was like, oh, well, there's not a lot I can really do against this thing.
No checks, no nothing.
Yeah, I didn't really even have any checks if my team was sort of alive. So he's going to go for Thunderbolt, so that's definitely going to take me out. I've got paper thin defenses, and it's Mega Blaziken, and it's too powerful. So he's got his speed boost up there, and there's not much I can do. Even on Choice Scarf,
he can just protect off here and get another one.
Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed this battle up to this point where the Mega Blaziken come out. It was quite fun to actually sort of see how much I can squeeze out of these Pokemon to keep in such an uneven battle too. So it was good fun. Anyway, so that was my Raichu down, and that was pretty much game there. But yep, I hope you enjoyed this battle, and well, the first mostly three-quarters of it, except that last little bit I enjoyed. And I was hoping for a normal Blaziken. That would have been interesting to see what they would have had.
And unique.
But the one thing I liked about this person's team is they used the Mono team, and that banded Typhlosion was cool. I have to admit.
That's the second time we've seen Earthquake Typhlosion.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that bit. It's just I didn't like the Mega Blaziken part.
So it makes me wonder what other moves would have been.
Yeah. Definitely some other interesting moves for sure. Now, make sure you answer that question of the day, guys. What's your favourite Fire-type Pokemon? And leave a comment in the comment section. If you like this video, please leave a like on the like section as well. That'd be good. Now, we'll be doing a live stream again on the weekend, normal time, Sunday, 3 AM Australian Western Standard Time. That's on Twitch, so if you want to make a Twitch account, if you don't already have one, it's about 2 seconds. And
you don't really have to sign up to watch it either.
Yeah, if you don't really want to. But if you want to sign up and have an account and be able to talk and type your friend code in and do battles, I suggest you do that. I recommend that.
Or if you don't want to catch up with stream, you can come to our chat.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, we have a nice chat there as well. So if you want to do that, and yeah, that's pretty much all I think I need to say. Once again, guys, if you have any cool movesets and stuff, or Pokemon you'd like to see me use, because I'm in the process of making some new teams, leave it in the comment section. I do read all my comments and stuff, and some people have said some rather cool sets and Pokemon that I want to try out. and I do take all of them into account as well. And I do enjoy using some of the folks that aren't used that often either, which is quite fun. But that's everything I think I need to say for this video. And as usual, guys, thanks for taking the time over your day to watch my videos. Peace out.
Peace out.